Okay, so this is the demo for Frame of Mind. Let's give it a go.
Moonlight trickled down through clouds and twigs as Draven tapped through the night. He had been searching for a while now and knew a special someone must be hiding in the thicket. When a familiar voice first led him to a few bronze hairs as fluffy as his tail, he didn't think much of it. But then he saw paw prints that matched his own where he had not been. Would he finally find someone of his kind? He was sure of it, as the familiar scent has never been stronger than tonight. And suddenly, was there chatter? His wings rustled with joy over the familiar voice, and Draven decided to get a better look. A few flaps and leaps brought him up a tree to get a glimpse of his soon-to-be friend. But all he saw was a fox. He didn't even want to bother it anymore. It would just scream and laugh at his wings of leaves, just like the trees crackled at his paws that were no roots. With a small whimper, Draven spread his wings and slid away, to at least find comfort by seeing his reflection in a nearby lake. It took him a while to notice how there was a sudden silence when the clouds broke. Northern lights danced through the sky to form wings that met a sleek body made of stars and clouds. The whole forest held its breath as it stared into eyes of moonlight gazing down. Draven was moved to tears when he gazed back at it. He was sad for the dragon that was of the moon and the stars and the skies. It must feel so lost in the universe. But his tears were of joy. It was the first time Draven saw another creature of many kinds.
Why does that story mean so much to me?
Um, Sports clothes.
Why do I still have this junk lying around? It's not like I ever want to do jujitsu ever again. I just fucked it. I mean, I did enjoy it while it lasted. Being able to properly hit people was great. It gave me confidence to intimidate students when they were begging to get folded. And as I only once actually got to do that, it was also a great vent for anger. I mean, my tits just about killed me during warm-up, and the changing rooms really didn't need mirrors. Thank you, I know my hips are fat and disgusting. But at least there was Lucas. He was such a huge nerd. He studied math in his 3rd semester and could talk for hours about his passion. So my math grades pretty much leaped for my final year in high school thanks to him. And he helped me so much with jujitsu. Unlike everyone else, he understood that I didn't want people to mind my chest, and he properly made me hit the floor whenever I made a mistake. So fighting for wins was actually rewarding, even though more often than not, I ended up having to tap out. We also had my first proper kiss. I thought I loved him, but now? He was weird that evening. Even more huggy and hyperactive than usual. We were under my bed, reading my secret comic stash, when I got tired of the floor and told him we should go upstairs. We had a play fight on my mattress. I've never seen him fight like this. His fingers curled across my skin without grabbing me, like he would normally do. And he let me win, with this smirk on his face. I rolled over exhausted when suddenly he sat on top of me. A pearl of sweat dropped from his nose onto my throat. He started undoing his shirt. Do you have condoms? Yes, of course everybody has. Why did he ask that? I saw my body lying on the bed, getting undressed. I was drifting away towards the stars. My body didn't move. It didn't say a word when the butterflies tried to escape from my stomach as he kissed it. I observed him from afar. He didn't seem to notice that I had left, that I didn't return to kiss him goodbye, that I didn't hug him when he went home. My hands knocked on my brother's door. He let me lie on his carpet. I slowly returned. How did it go? Fabian asked. It was moist, I said. That usually helps, he laughed awkwardly. I just wanted to also laugh, but curled into a ball and cried. It took him a while to say something. It's fine, Lisa. I know it hurts the first time. He gently stroked the back I was curling towards him. That was good. He was a sweet angel. Why must he be so bad at comforting? Oh, my old mask! I have so many good memories about theater club. I would stand on my bed for entire afternoons, weeks on end, practicing my lines, pretending to be on the big stage. The way my mom would call me down over and over for dinner was just... I did not like the interruptions. And we'd get so mad at each other. Dinner was difficult. I just couldn't bring myself to eat because I couldn't deal with the bread. And my mom. She was always so worried. Lisa, you forgot your homework. Lisa, why won't you play with the other girls? Lisa, why didn't Steffi invite you to her birthday? Lisa this, Lisa that. But I was fine. She just wouldn't listen. Yes, I didn't do homework, but my teachers didn't mind it as much with me, which the other kids wouldn't shut up about. But, they also made fun of me reading school books and talking to my teachers during breaks. But at least I could fucking talk to teachers and they had stuff to say. Mr. Thomas probably even understood me better than my own mom. He said I was gifted. He said I just didn't need homework for good grades. And he also always made sure to include extra credits, so my silly slip-ups wouldn't get me a B.
Okay. Okay, comic stash.
My secret comic stash! I remember playing Q-Men with the boys. I had a voice for every character in that comic. But more often than not, I played him. Agent Q. Going under the radar, putting in precise work to save the world, not having to deal with being a girl. Boys were so much easier. They liked cars, bikes, guns, and agents. They don't talk behind your back. They don't think everything is about relationships. Girls don't get that. I knew they talked behind my back about me only pretending to like boy stuff so I get laid. I mean, maybe they were right. Like, I won't deny, I was probably the first girl in my class to see a dick. But like, that's what the boys do, right? At least it had gotten better after me and JoJo became friends. I still remember how that happened. I did a voice acting workshop in art class. Being allowed to share my technique in front of everyone was just... I mean, next to nobody put any effort in. But JoJo did. When our Mr. Funny then decided to ape her attempts instead of just minding his own, I pretty much exploded. After this, we suddenly were besties, and my class finally started to just leave me be. Maybe because I, for once, was friends with another girl. Maybe because I scared them. Maybe both.
Okay. Combine cards to order my thoughts. Okay.
This feels accurate. There's something I still don't quite like.
Okay.
I can't put my finger on it.
Lisa only agrees with 4 of the 8. No.
I'm in this board, and I don't like it. Yeah, you really got me. I think we should really move on. I don't want to stay longer than we need.
Okay. Life gave you some thoughts you did not choose to keep. You may try to burn one.
Dumb things on street. So many dumb things on street. Dumb